Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Mrs. and I'm back with another video. So today I have decided just to sit down and just play with makeup, but not only that, I'm gonna create a full beat using my favorite products that I've been loving recently. If you are new to the channel and you love makeup content, if you are feeling my vibe, if you are about this life, make sure you do subscribe, put your post notifications on to all, because I do post twice a week, which I am kind of drifting away from a set schedule. So make sure your post notifications are on. Follow me on the Insta because I'm active on there when I'm not on YT. But let's just dive right into the video. I've already done my brows off camera. I don't personally change or switch up my brow routine. They stay the same and they're looking a little bit messy right now because I've actually forgot to, add a little bit of colour to match, the wig. If you are new to the channel, a girl like me is a normal to dry skin, so I do love a hydrating or dewy primer. However, I've been loving this combination recently, and I was late, I'm not gonna lie, but the primer that I've been loving is the Milk Hydro Drip Grime. The Milk Hydro... you know what, you can't talk. Hydro Grip Primer. I've actually done a dedicated review video on this primer and I've really been loving this. And just as of recent, like literally 2 seconds ago, I've been really enjoying this Revolution Blurring Balm Compact. It pretty much provides like a mattifying consistency and it also helps blur out the pores. I don't have huge pores, but I swear to you, this is like a dupe alternative to the, is it the Sasha? Something with silk base canvas primer that everyone was hyped about. And then with the Blurring Compact from Revolution, I like to primarily apply it in these areas where obviously you have pores. Okay, so we're gonna go into foundation. You guys know I test a lot of makeup. I am a foundation junkie. Anything with the complexion, I am about that life. So I have been loving these two foundations. Very different formulas, but I've literally been using these non-stop for the last month or so. So I've got the Uoma Beauty Say What foundation, which looks like so. Beautiful formula, beautiful coverage. And then the other foundation I've been loving is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This is the original one. I know, wait, hold on, focus. I know Too Faced has recently come up with their matte formulas, but this one is the one that I've been using, and yeah, I've been loving both. I'm gonna use the Born This Way because, to be honest, I thought this one was just not my shade, because when I first apply it on the skin, it looks quite light, to the point that I was actually gonna give it to my mum, because my mum is probably just a hair strand lighter than me. But I think this is, well, not I think, I know this is one of the foundations that tend to oxidize on me. So I haven't actually used it on camera. So let me just use it now, just to show you guys what I mean. Like, I'm gonna go in with my NYX 03 all-purpose brush, which is one of my favorite brushes. Like, do you see what I mean in terms of when I blend it out? Why does it look like that? Now I'm gonna go in with my sponge and just blend this out. I have literally been loving, and I know I've only had it in my collection for a few days, but the Remsco Creation Beauty Sponges. Amazing. So I've actually been using 2 concealers, and usually I don't, but the only reasons why I'm doing this is because I just love the formulas of these concealers and also just the shades, if that makes sense. So the Uoma Beauty concealer, oh listen, I don't know what's in this, I don't know what is in this, but it's such a beautiful concealer. It gives you coverage, it's lightweight, it's not cakey, and even the doe foot is flexible and it's so soft. I can literally apply this under my eyes all day, every day, because I just love the application and how it makes my skin feel. And this is in the shade Brown Sugar T2, and it's just got the perfect amount of golden undertone. The shade is just on point. The second concealer that I tend to use as of recent, which I've also done a separate video, is the Too Faced one. Why do you not tell me about this Too Faced concealer? Why is it only 2 years later I'm trying this out? This concealer is wicked. It's a little bit pricey, I'm not gonna lie, but it is a beautiful concealer. So this is the Too Faced Born This Way. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. The reasons why I'm using two is because this is in the shade Butterscotch, and I feel like it's a little bit too light. So I like to use this on top of my other concealers because girl ain't wasting no £25. What I like to do now, because the under eyes are like... Yes, son? Sai Sai? Hi. Hi, Sai Sai. Hi. While the under eye is semi-setting, that's where I like to go in with the Too Faced Born concealer. Yes, a lot of you guys suggested to use or to get the shade Chestnut. Okay, so because the under eye is very highlighted, I have to definitely go in with like a warm toned golden undertone type of settings powder, because if I go something that's like translucent or white, it would just make my skin look way too ashy. But funny enough, I've gone back to this powder, and no, it's not the Beauty Bakery, which I always use, but the black opal powder, I've been going back to it, and this was actually one of my first powders in history, especially like 4 or 5 years ago, getting into YouTube and, you know, seeing all the YouTubers use this black opal powder. One day I've just randomly picked it up and I just literally started using it, and I haven't put it down ever since. So I've actually been giving my Beauty Bakery one a break. So I like to just dab it at the back of my hand in the shade medium, by the way, if I didn't mention that before, and just go in. So now I'm going to cream bronze, because I actually do prefer bronzing and contouring, like just in general. If it's cream, if it's powder, I just prefer bronzing than contouring. And this bronzer, honestly, is such a beautiful flipping cream bronzer. I swear to God, it is just amazing. And thank you to one of my poos, the plastic boy, aka Gary. He done like a dedicated video on this, and ever since then I was like, I have to get this. And when I used it first time round, I was like, oh my God, like this is a magic. And it is the Danessa Marix, or Danessa Mirix. Do apologize if I didn't pronounce her name correct. Pronouncing words is just not my thing. But it's a cream to powder bronzer, and I got the darkest shade, which is in the shade Deep, and it's such a gorgeous cream bronzer. The formula is amazing. I do wish that she had more shades, because I believe she only has 3 shades, and I just don't think 3 shades is just enough. But this, and you guys know I have become the queen of a bronzer this year. Like, bronzing has just been my thing. Well, bronzing has always been my thing, yeah, but the fact that brands are coming out, and this is not even including Danessa Marix, but just in general, that brands are coming out with bronzers. I don't know what the backside that was. I've just been loving my best life. Like, sponge to go in, like, look at that. It's just, oh, literally blends like a dream. And what I like about this is that even though it's a cream formula, it's not greasy. With this, if I'm really in a rush and I really just want to, you know, go out now and not bother with the powder bronzing, I can. The powder bronzer I'm going to use is what I've been using. He's back again. No, I'm still busy, Budgie Botch. Mama. Yeah, still busy. Yeah, I'm still busy. So I'm going to be using, I've actually been alternating between the two. I literally go very drugstore and use the Revolution Mega Bronze in the shade Deep, or I'll go very high end and use the Charlotte Tilbury in the shade, funny enough, Deep as well. So these are the two that I use, which are literally dupes. They're literally the same. I'm not going to use this because I have used this quite a lot, especially featured in my videos. So I'm just going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury one, and it's just such a beauty. I look how okay, that looks very heavy. I'm not gonna lie, very heavy. The formula is beautiful, and it's just like airbrush, but the fact that it gives you warmth but it's not too red, because it has that more of like a rosy pink undertone. So I do really like this bronzers. Again, she definitely needs to come up with more shades, because what she have 4? Yeah, 4 is just not enough. We're also going to be using Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish Airbrush powder. Now I have recently got the shade Deep, which looks like this, and this is the shade 3, which looks like that. I'm gonna use Deep. Now my face just looks slim as sis, like, hey. So I am going to go on to blush. You guys know I love blushing. Whenever I do my makeup without blush, I just feel very incomplete. The blush I've been using a lot is the Sasha Cosmetic blush in the shade Amber Glow, and this is pretty much your true everyday coral orangey color, especially for dark skin, deep skin. This is the type of shade that you need in your collection. If you don't, then I don't know what you're doing. I do always tend to go very heavy with my bronzer and my blush. Like, oh god, looking on the view van, I actually look really crazy. But it's only because bronzers and blushes, mainly blushes, tend to disappear on my skin. I like to do my eyes now and then go back to my face. I've been loving this palette, which is probably not going to be no surprise because I've pretty much been mentioning it in every other of my videos, and it is the palette from September Rose, and it's the Brew Palette. And thank you to one of my virtual sisters here, Medea J, who is absolutely talented when it comes to shadows. Fabulous photos on her Instagram. Like, if you don't follow her, you're missing out. She's just got such a wicked personality. When I'm in my moment, I literally call her up. I'd be like, FaceTime me, girl. Like, she thought that this is going to be a palette that I will enjoy because she knows that I love my browns, my neutrals, my orange, and honestly, she was right. And this is the Brew Palette from September Rose. I like the fact that it's got black in it. The shimmers are amazing. I've even used this white shade as well. Stunning. I love this palette. First shade, which is Cinnamon, right here. To soften the edges, I'm going to use the shade Ginger, which looks like so. I guess this is a blessing and also a curse, but I've got a lot of space between my lids and my brows. So at first, when I used to play with eyeshadows, I used to hate blending shadows to my brow because I just thought it was just a bit too much for me. But now, becoming a little bit more confident and whatever with Red Velvet on the same brush. 2 taps of the black, which is called Loose Leaf. I love me a darker out of here, man. Ooh. And for me, I don't have the patience for all the faffing about with eyeshadows. Like, I'm just not about that life. But these are just beautiful formulas, so pigmented. This shimmer first, which is Cold Brew, which is like a rose gold, and then that shimmer after. I say that with confidence, I might just apply this one all over the lid because this is my favourite. But with Airbrush, no sticky base. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use this all over the lid. I can't help myself. Okay, so now one eye is done because you guys know I always do one eye on camera. I am going to do the other eye and apply some lashes. And the 2 lashes brands that I've been using, once again, black on, okay. And these 2 lash brands is called Brittany White Makeup. Yes, there's no lashes, okay. It is an empty compact. But yeah, I've been really loving her lashes. And they're just beautiful, lovely lashes. Good quality, absolutely amazing, affordable price. Loving the styles Baddie and Shorty. Shorty is more of a flirty short lash. Baddie is like very dramatic, winged out. Sedi styles, favorite ones, Melon Muse. Oh, love it, love. So I don't know which one I'm going to use today, depending which one I can find first, but I'm going to do that, obviously, you know, finish off the eyes, and then I'll get back to you guys very shortly.
1 hour later.
We are definitely approaching to winter because when I was filming this, there was sun. Now the sun is gone. Now I'm using studio light, so I can only apologize if the quality of this video has changed dramatically. But I've been really loving the more subtle glow from within. I've been going into the Tammy Clark's face palette in collaboration with Revolution, and this is the Golden Hour one. So this is the darkest face palette, and I used the shade Golden Hour. Give it to me. Give it to... Talk to me. So I'm gonna go on with the lipstick. I always do nudes. That will never change. Like, I will always forever do nude lipsticks. So, but I've really been loving the skin tone brown lipsticks these days. And the one from Alma Beauty, this is one of the Badass matte lipsticks in the shade Stacy. I really love. It's just a nice chocolate nudie brown. This is a perfect nude for more deeper, darker skin tones, but it's like a brown lipstick for me. These are very comfortable matte lipsticks where they're quite creamy, easy to apply, but definitely not drying. I've been using a lot of the Jouer, is it Jouer or Jouer? These are like the lip toppers, and this is in the shade Tan Lines. Because I am a bad girl YouTuber, I actually deleted my outro. Lovely. But yeah, this is basically the finished final product of using all my favorite makeup goodies as a reason. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Thumbs up, check the description box below, and I would love to see you guys in my next one. Bye.